Hi guys, Vechs here. As always, thank you very much for joining me. Okay, this is not technically a Mindcrack episode, although it's basically for Mindcrack. Ran into some technical difficulties my Mindcrack server's having. Uh, but no, contrary to what some of you guys said in the comments, I haven't stopped doing Mindcrack videos. We're just trying to get some technical hitches worked out, and then recording will resume. Until then, I'm here in single player. And when I come back to Mindcrack on episode 51, I am going to start doing some stuff outside my base because I am tired of being cooped up indoors, underground, all the time. Rebel, 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 rebel. I want outside. Oh, also, let me know how this video looks. This is Minecraft in 1080p finally, and then yeah, because I have a new monitor too, so I can record that. And my old monitor was 16 by 10, so trying to have a game in 16 by 9 format made it squish up on my monitor. So for me to record a game in 1080p, I'd have to play it and have it be really distorted on my screen, even though it looked fine for you guys. Anyway, so what this video is about is I want your feedback. I want to ask you guys advice because I enjoyed doing that the times I've done it before. It was kind of cool seeing what people thought of what my options here were. And okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I really like red wool. I really like red wool. It matches my character, and I want to work it into my construction projects. I really like red wool and stone brick together. These two are the core blocks that I would like to use in upcoming building projects. They're going to be like my trademark, my call sign. When somebody sees lots of red wool along with stone brick, they're like, "Oh, that's a Vechs project." Uh, Now, what I want to know is what stuff can I add to that? What would look cool? What would look cool, not cool. What would look good? I think you know what I was gonna say there is what would look cool and good at the same time, and it came out to what would look cool. God, I'm so good at English, but yeah, what would look cool here? Uh, I was thinking, my first instinct was cobblestone walls, so you could see the red wool through the gaps, but then I don't like it because it's like uh, these little tiny gaps, and you really can't see, especially at like an angle, they wouldn't show up. So you need to knock out sections like this here, and that looks pretty good, I guess. Like that, red, add some depth with the red stuff, red wool, and then add some texture with the cobblestone wall. You know what I gotta say, by the way, that these little openings here remind me of? Especially because they're so rectangular like this, USB ports. I feel like I'm going to plug a USB cord in here, and you guys know what happens when you plug in a USB, right? Right? You know what happens. You never get it right the first try. And if you ever do try to plug in a USB connector and it goes in right the first time, it feels like you just won the lottery. I don't know why it is that, but I always try to plug it in, and I have to flick the dang thing over every single time. Like even if it's something like I unplugged and then went to plug back in just to test something, it'll flip over, and it's just like a law of the universe or something. It's kind of like cords. Like cords will just magically tangle themselves up. Like I'll have some stuff in a drawer, like an MP3 player with some headphones in a drawer, and next day I'll come back and open it, and the cord will be somehow tangled up. And it's just like you were sitting stationary in this drawer where I left you in the same position. How did this happen? I don't know. It's just the law of the universe, I guess. Anyway, so the cobblestone wall, it might have its place. This design is alright, I think. Especially maybe if the stone brick was like, what does that look? What does this look like? Let me just do stone brick all the way up here. Oh, nope. I didn't mean to double tap. Okay. Oh, for reference sake, if you want to talk about specific panels. Let's call these panels. These are all panels. Uh, this is panel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, if you want to, in the comments, if you want to tell me what you think of a specific panel from left to right, they're, 1 through 10. Okay, so panel 2 here. I don't know what do I think of this? Let's see what it looks like all the way up. Going like that. Let me put my hand over the screen so I can let me, wait. I'll do it for you guys too. There we go. Okay, now I'm looking in the bottom left corner of the screen, cutting that extra cobble off. Actually, let me just do this real quick. Ah, dang it, I double tapped again. I didn't mean to. Okay. Because I figured it would be much easier to try to experiment with this. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay, I like that. That's a neat design. I like that. Okay. I'll have to remember that specific design. That's a cool one. I figured it would be much easier to do this in creative in a different world than on the Mindcrack server itself. And that way I could easily make big things and do it quickly. I used MC Edit to do this. I just reinstalled MC Edit today back on my computer. I'm using the dev beta version of MC Edit 1.8 or something. Anyway. Okay, now fences, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm like halfway here on the fences. Like, what? This is the fences are something I'm curious. Like, what do you guys think? Like, if these could work. Now, hold on a second now. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Wait. Nope. Yes. Okay, wait a minute. No. Ooh. And that. Okay. All right now. I like that too. That looks nice. What do you guys think? That design? I'm a fan. I wasn't really feeling the fences until I did that, and I was inspired by what I did over here. This looks pretty good. All right, so that's panel 2 there. What you guys think of that? Is it pretty good? Okay, let's move on. All right, panel 3. Now, panel 3 is where I wanted to experiment with the thin strips and see what it looked like. So, obviously, we could have a thin strip of just fences like this. There we go. Like that. I took some black stained glass and filled that in. We could have some white stained glass. I'm not sure about how I'm going to feel about this. It's going to be like red wool behind. That's a little on the bright side. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Now this might look good because it matches the yeah, I don't know. Okay, red stained glass maybe? I want to see how this looks. Okay. It looks okay. It doesn't seem to have the same kind of depth and texture that the more three-dimensional fence has. So there's that to think about. And I can't get in here. Get in there. Vechs, there we go. Okay, what about just red stained glass in front of the wool? How does this look? Eh. Yeah, okay. Okay, so this is all, this section here is all panel 3, different types of stuff for me to do. What about, let's go back to here. Well, let's grab that and smash this out again. I'm not feeling the gray. I don't know. I'm honestly not feeling the glass panes. I actually thought the glass panes would look pretty cool, but I'm actually not a fan. I'm really not a fan of really any of them. Uh, okay. What about, here's another question. Here's another question. I got another thing, an idea here. Let's try something like, You guys see what I'm doing now? I'm making like little diamond shape. Ooh. Alright, how's that? Like little pockets here in the thing. Let me get rid of this. And then there would be like let me do a matching one real fast. Boop, 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 boop. No, that's wrong. No, there we go. Eh, 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 meh. Dang it. These things are a pain in the butt sometimes. Okay. Meh. Meh is how I'm feeling about these. Ooh, wait a minute. 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 I see potential. I see potential. Hold on. Hold on. Ah. Ah. Aha. Now that looks all right. It just really depends on I guess. And wait, can I put stuff in here? How would this look? That looks like crap. How about this? Too busy? I'm thinking too busy. Too busy, too busy, too busy. Yeah, it kind of just looks out of place. Looks cluttered. And I'm not going to consider iron bars just because you have to use iron to make them. And I just, no. I'm not going to mine that much iron. Especially because if I'm going to work on a rail project with Paul Soros Jr., we're going to need rails too. So I'd rather have the materials be something easy to renew, like the red wool, or plentiful, like the stone here. And, obviously the wood is easy to get to. Now, okay, check this out. Over here, I have in panel 4, so actually panel 3 now, I really like that. I like the design there. Panel 4, we have a more simple design. But what we've done is we've got the gray glass acting like so you know what I really wanted over here was to put the stairs in like sideways. Like not up, not down, but sideways. And you can't do that yet. Because I can't do it like let me see here. No, you can't quite. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you can do that the way I want to do it. You can kind of do it, but not really. Okay. No, I wanted these. There we go. Now these stick out a little too far for my taste to match here. I've already pre-placed some of them over here. This looks okay. This looks okay, I guess. Full border, but they don't match the staircases. The cobblestone wall here does not match really the staircases. It sticks out too far like that. See? The panes match perfectly. Wait, do they? No, wait, no they don't. They stick out by 1 pixel. Dang it! I didn't know that. I did not know that. But now I know it, and now I'm never going to be able to unsee it. Damn it! I could have just lived in ignorance and been happy. But now every time I look at that, I'm gonna be thinking those glass panes, they stick out, an extra pixel. You know that, right, Vex? Yeah, yeah. You know that, right? They're sticking out right now. They don't match. They don't match. They don't match. Okay. Okay, so that's not gonna be. Panel 4, ruined by my OCD-ness. Panel 5, simple. Simple, I think. Simple is not bad. Maybe could use a design in the middle. If the design gets too busy, it just looks like you're trying too hard. There's this fine line between, stylish and gaudy. You know what I mean? So these look pretty good. That one's... yeah, okay, I like that. Okay, what else do we have to work with in our kit here? What would, like, black stained glass look like in the middle here? Can I do something? I want to see what this looks like. Like, how dark is this really going to be? Kind of meh. Let's see what this looks like. Let's see. Let's try this. Put it like this. Dang it. There we go. That's uneven, but whatever. It doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look that great either. I don't like it. And the white stained glass just... it's too bright. And we've already seen what the gray looks like, so... Okay. What about... I know I've already done this, but... what about floating diamonds? How would floating diamonds look? Let's just pretend that this would actually match up and just make some floating diamonds here. I don't know if the sheep likes it or not. I can't tell if this is criticism. Oh, oh, oh. No. No. There we go. Alright, so floating diamonds. This would look good if I was trying to make a giant statue of a guy wearing what's the word? What's the word for it? Brigandine? Brigandine armor? Brigandine with the cloth, the thick cloth with the studs in it, I think is brigandine. That is brigandine, right? Yeah, yeah. Brigandine is cloth covered with plates and splints underneath, or bands of metal, and you would see like the rivets and the studs that attach the cloth to the thing. So yeah, that's yeah. Imagine like a giant statue like that, but this guy's armor would be the brigandine. Okay, I think. Well, I made these extra ones because I didn't know if I had to have enough space. There's not really too much else I want to have on the outside of the castle to decorate with, because whatever material it is, I am going to need tons of it. So it needs to be something relatively plentiful, because if it's not relatively plentiful, then my job at decorating is going to be kind of long and grindy to harvest all the resources. I do already have tons of stone and red wool on hand, so to that regard, I'm already well prepared, because I thought that this is something I was gonna do eventually. Um, yeah, I think that's it for now. I don't want to use the normal glass. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I wanted to use the stone brick, right? I don't want to make it out of nether brick, but let's see what this looks like because I could make nether fences for myself. And this is something. Now, is this going to be, this is like a maroon, not a red. Yeah, this is definitely a maroon color. And that makes it like, I mean, I can make patterns with it. I could, let me do this. You know, patterns like this. Very kind of, you know what this reminds me of? It's like Japanese filigree designs on and Chinese filigree designs on chests, storage chests, is what this reminds me of, and on furniture, like the inlay on a the inlay on a table or something. Kind of reminds me of this style here. That actually looks kind of nice. I might have to get my hands on a bunch of netherrack out of the nether and uh, and make something here. All right, so definitely, yeah, that stands out pretty nicely. Okay, so panels 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8 is blank. We never really got around to it. But panel 9 over here with the netherrack. So that's what the stuff looks like right there. I Panel 3 is pretty subdued, you know. I think it would look nice without being overbearing. Panel 9 down there, it pops out a lot. It catches my eye. Uh, Panel 6 and 7, meh. Panel 4, that gray glass doesn't really match and it doesn't really stand out from a long distance. I like panels. I think I like panels 1, 2, 3, and 9 in this case are my favorites here. So I'm really curious. Like, tell me what you guys think. If you have any ideas and or suggestions, I would love to hear from you guys. And as soon as we get those technical bugs worked out, I'll get back to episode 51 of Mindcrack. So until that time happens, just bear with us. We appreciate your patience. And I think that's it for today. So yeah, thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment and let me know what you think. And until next time, take it easy.